Hotep. What's going down? Your boy, Deezy, Don P, Don Marvelous, Prosperous D, Felonious D, Playboy D with Supreme Confidence. You listen to today's episode, the Confidence in the Clutch podcast on the Confidence in the Clutch network. Whether it's a game of basketball or the game of life, you gotta have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence, pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free, keep it a buck like Milwaukee. I am the IP. Stay woke or get out. Go ball or bust. You can't fit in when you standing out. Last year was about branding. This one about expanding. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Every disagreement is not a fight. You know what it is? I work for myself, so I guess I work for a boss. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own. Listen to the network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com, Apple, Google, Spotify, YouTube. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Subscribe, share, rate, and review, and support. And visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Coming up, we're going to talk about it wasn't our fight. It wasn't our fight. So shut the hell up. James Harden, Kyrie, NBA Week 4. I came back like I told you I would with the new alignments for the possible expansion in the NBA. And Week 4 NBA Power Rankings and my NFL picks. Talk about a little playoffs and all that. Let's see how this works. I took off my pop filter. I'm tired of having that pop filter on it because I need to have another. But you hear them P's. Hopefully I EQ it out and do everything I need to do with the. Well, you can't EQ out pop filter. I mean the plosives and all that shit. So we'll see. I do a lot with the post audio engineering, but that shit sound terrible. Hopefully it done on y'all. Once we get to it, y'all. Like always, bring you quality content with strong opinions and facts. A confidence in the clutch. We are fear more than love, but never hate it. Y'all know what it is. Confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
In the clutch. It wasn't our fight. Y'all know why? We not white. We not white. As a black person, as a Hispanic person, as an Asian person, as a yellow person, red, brown, green, whatever color under the rainbow, the oppressor and what they do, that's not our fight, fam. That was their fight. So last week I came in. It was the day of the insurrection with the traitors and all that shit. Everybody wanted to label it as the white supremacists, all that. Remember, it was black, it was Asian people out there too. It was anti-government motherfuckers out there. Because that's who Trump is looked at by some people as. He's anti-government, anti-establishment. So everybody and their mama was out there. But what I want to let y'all know is that was not black people fight. So all the black people that, if it was black people out there, they would have did this and what happened out there in Washington, D.C., well, once again, that wasn't our fight. That one right there wasn't ours. So dealing with a false negative, we don't deal with those. You can't deal with those. You can't say the woulda, shoulda, coulda, what ifs. No, that shit didn't happen. Yeah, they tear gas, rubber bullet protesters out there with BLM this summer. Yes, they did that. Some of them got rubber bullets, tear gas, and all that shit too. That's just not what the media tells you. We saw that. All the media don't tell you everything the proper way and the proper turn of events. That's why you got to be careful with your liberal media and your conservative media with what they tell you. It's always good to watch media from outside the country because they don't have the American point of view that they're trying to get across to the world. So you always got to watch that as well. So just be careful with black people. That wasn't our fight. That was them white people fight. And white people can't ask black people to help them fix their shit. Y'all know what it is. Y'all brought us over here. We were the entertainment and we were the workforce. Y'all supposed to send us back to Africa any motherfucking way. That didn't happen. So therefore, this is not our fight. You know what I mean? This is not our fight. So this is y'all fight. Y'all ask us our opinion. There'll be a first. So we still got to get in where we fit in. We still got to create our own and make sure we straight. But jumping in them white people fights ain't our job. That ain't what we supposed to be doing. And offering our opinion on white people shit. How about this? White people don't be offering their opinions on black people shit. What we do? We tell them, shut the fuck up. It ain't got y'all. You don't understand. So we don't understand the people that's in power having difference of opinions with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's real. Remember, 66% of this country is European Americans, man. Y'all do the math, man. We like 11 to 13%, fam. Not saying we hold mad power because we the ones that tilt the scales, but in the big scheme of things, them white people was mad at them other white people because the white person told the other white people to do some white. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't sound nothing like it got nothing to do with you. So everybody got to chill and relax, and I get it. Speak your voice, speak your truth. But at the end of the day, don't get too upset about it. You know what I mean? Shout out to the 5 people and the families of those that lost their lives in that massacre, not the ones that was on the bullshit. And I can't believe they out here talking about say her name for that ex-military woman that got killed. They out of order for that shit. But once again, that's what racists do. They're going to take your stuff and make it fit their stuff. And I ain't hear nobody with the Blue Lives Matter either. But once again, what do you expect? You expect something different? No, when somebody shows you who you are, you better believe them, man. And that's that. I'm done with that shit. I ain't talking about that shit. I hate when people talk about it. And white people, stop asking black people to help you get over your white guilt and your white privilege. Y'all got to figure that out, fam. And I know how hard it is when you want to help people, but you don't want to give up no fucking power. Any questions? Moving on, y'all. Let's do it. Whew. All right. My man, your man, all our mans, James Harden. Okay. Houston gave him everything, right? Everything. We're going to get you here. We're going to get you there. We're going to get you him. We're going to get you him. We're going to get you him. We're going to do everything we can in our power to make you ball, make you do what you need to do to get you to promised land or whatever you want to do. That shit didn't work, though. Right? That shit didn't work. So we're going to ship him out. We're going to ship Dwight out. We're going to ship CP3 out. We're going to ship motherfucking Westbrook out. We're going to ship out everybody, James. We rolling with you folks. That shit didn't work. So after last night loss to the Lakers, Harden after the loss to the Lakers says, quote, "We're just not good enough." End quote. We're just not good enough, fam. Can't beat the Lakers, can't beat the defending champions. These motherfuckers are a well-oiled machine. Then he said, quote, "I love this city. I literally done everything I can," unquote. My thoughts is, he motherfucking right, he did all he can, but that shit wasn't enough. You got all the money, and it wasn't enough. That's fine, right? We got who you wanted, that wasn't enough. That's fine. It's fine. I don't think nobody had a problem with that. We didn't have no problem with that, but I'm sure his teammates did have a problem with that. Because John Wall came out there afterwards like, man, hold up, man. One person just can't fuck this shit up, man. Like, we only play like 7, 8 games, dog. Like, chill out, fam. So you know that shit happened behind the scenes, too. But James wasn't trying to fuck with none of that. He ain't care. So, well, we wake up to this morning, Wednesday. By the way, recording this at 10:30. Well, let's see, 8 minutes in right now, so we're going to say recording this at 10:25 p.m. Let me write that down. We wake up this morning, Harden is no longer with the team and will sit at home until the trade is executed. I knew his ass is going to be gone by the end of the day. So, remember, I told y'all before, the only way Houston moves Harden to BK is for Kyrie to be in the deal. That shit didn't happen. But I was thinking, especially with Dinwiddie out of the deal with the torn ACL, right? Then like, damn, the deal kind of can't happen now because of Kyrie tripping and Dinwiddie out. Philly was the main option now until this afternoon, and Harden get traded to the Nets in a 4-team trade. The Nets get Harden. The Rockets get Victor Oladipo, who was traded to, I think he was, somehow, somewhere they traded Oladipo to the Nets. Then Oladipo was traded to the Rockets. And then they flipped Karis LeVert from Victor Oladipo was traded to the Nets, and the Pacers traded Karis LeVert to the Rockets. I mean the Pacers, whatever. So the Rockets got Victor Oladipo, Dante Exum, Rodinez, Caruso's, 3 first-round protected Brooklyn picks, 22, 24, 26 pick swaps. 21, 23, 25, 27 with Brooklyn. And they got Cleveland's 22 first-round pick. The Pacers got Karis LeVert, and the Cavs got Jarrett Allen and Taurean Prince. All right, so, okay. How this shit gonna work? My thing is, Harden got to be the point guard now. He got to be the point guard. Kyrie's the 2. So Harden's gonna have to be the point guard on this Magic Johnson shit. He's gonna have to be the point guard. He can get cash 10, 11 assists. He know what to do, and he's a weapon. I think Harden going to be the one that's also going to have to play with that second unit because then he can do his Harden type shit and get his shit off. Like, but I can see it working. But to me, giving up Jared Allen, we're putting a lot on DeAndre Jordan's shoulders, and I get it that we can find cats that do what he does all day, right? Jared Allen, rim runners, 10 and 10, double doubles. But right now they don't have him. You know what I mean? So we got to wait for somebody to hit the waiver wire or whatever. But I just can't see that losing Jared Allen like that was the best thing for the Nets. But we're going to see. And then losing Karis LeVert, Harden got to come and ball. But we have another issue, and I'm going to get to that right now. Harden got what he wanted. Now it's on him. He got to ball out. He has to fit in. They got to figure it out. Harden, get your money. We ain't running no sets for you, fam. You get your shit in the flow of the offense. But with KD there, I'm sure he's going to make sure Harden is comfortable, man, and they're going to make it work. It's on Kyrie now. Speaking of Mr. Kyrie, man, shit been hard on bro. Like, for real. He missed his, fifth straight game for personal reasons. I mean, at first he started out only telling his teammates last Friday, but then last Thursday, then he alerted his team on Friday. You know what I'm saying? As of Monday, he was still away for personal reasons. Tonight, Wednesday, he was away for personal reasons. Last night, my thing is reports, this is about the insurrection last week. Let that shit go like I just said. This shit ain't got nothing to do with black people, black America. Now the league is investigating. Kai not having on a mask and not social distancing reportedly at his sister's birthday party, his dad's birthday party, whatever, which will both be against the league's COVID-19 protocols. Like, Kai, no phones up in here, fam. Whoever up in here taking videos and posting that shit, y'all ain't with me anyway. So everything is not supposed to be posted, y'all. But everybody want to post stuff like, you're not here, I'm here. I'm going to record somebody blowing out candles. Who gives a fuck? Y'all don't even know when I be out of town, G. You know what I'm saying? I don't post pictures I don't post nothing no more. Nothing. I ain't even post nothing for Christmas with my kids. You know what I mean? But, it is what it is, man. Everything's not supposed to be posted. Okay. Especially when you're out for personal reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man, everybody got to know. No pictures, fam. All the phones get locked up. Something. If Irving faces discipline for a COVID-19 violation, he will miss games if the league deemed that he violated the protocols. He's missing 1/72nd of whatever that game is. So if it's 3 games, 3/72, they said somewhere like $460,000 a game type shit or something like that. Something crazy like that, right? Like, damn. Now, I'm not, for personal reasons, shit, I can figure out them personal reasons after I hoop and get my paper. Right? So then, to make things worse, last night, Tuesday, they talking about Kyle reportedly was at a virtual event for a Brooklyn district attorney, like in Manhattan, or for a Manhattan district attorney. Like, what the why they supposed to be playing the game? I got to take a sip of wine. Hold up. Man, I don't know. That don't sound right. Now, Kai, I call you Kai because you the homie. You're the vice president of the National Basketball Players Association. I don't think that's leadership, bro. Like, his track record is kind of, he Kyrie though, so you give him the benefit of the doubt, but he doing shit. He been doing shit since June. I mean, look at this shit in Cleveland with Brian. Brian and Rich Paul and them get to do this and do that, and I want to run the one, and I can't really run the run here and all that. I need to get the fuck up out of here. You go to Boston. They balling okay. Gordon Hayward get hurt. Kyrie get injured, and it's like, oh, Marcus Smart got them balling better than you. And you go to the Nets last year. Oh, when you playing, we 500. When you ain't playing, we balling. Come on, fam. Oh, man. Yeah, everybody need to go to the bubble. It's all good, man. Fuck the bubble. Don't go to the bubble, man. We should be playing that shit anyway. Shit y'all need to be doing. Fuck that. Like, come on, man. Come on. My thing is, Kai, if your heart isn't in it, let that shit go, man. It's okay. You ain't gonna be the first athlete or the last athlete that walk away from doing something that they find near and dear to their heart. Look at Maya Moore. She not only freed a black free man, a black innocent man. She married that brother, man. So do your social justice and shit. We appreciated what you did for the WNBA players, putting up like 1.4, 1.6 million for the players that had to opt out and shit. We appreciate all that shit and reform the thing, man. I love when you was burning the sage at the arena. That's the Kai I like. Like, no, y'all motherfuckers gonna understand. Y'all try to clown me for my thoughts, but then you was calling the media peon. I get it. I get it. He's an eclectic brother. I ain't gonna call him special. He just got a lot of shit going on, and he can go any way, any day, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. So you gotta just understand there's people like that in the world, man. But you know what I'm saying? He got it under control. Trust me, y'all. He got it under control. That's what I want to say. But do your social justice thing and reform thing, brother. Like, that's cool. Nobody will be mad at that. All right, y'all. Let's jump into week 4, man. We done got the real shit out the way. All right, week 4. Okay, what we see? Bill got 60 points in the loss to the Sixers. He looked pissed because I think he stopped getting the ball at the end of the game and shit. He's like, you motherfuckers, are y'all kidding me? Like, I could have broke the record for the Washington Cats and all that, and we could have won a motherfucking game. Give me the motherfucking rock. I get it, all right? The ball versus ball last Friday. Lonzo and LaMelo had their first game versus each other professionally. LaMelo got the win, 118-110, and almost recorded triple-double, 12, 10, and 9. Lonzo had 5, 3, 2, 1, and 1. I believe he's hurt. LaMelo on Saturday made history as the youngest player in league history to record a triple-double, 22, 12, and 11 versus the Hawks, winning 113-105. Here he comes. Also, the Hornets are on a 4-game winning streak as of the recording of this podcast. So that's what I want to let y'all know. I always love LaMelo. I watch Ball in the Family, and I remember back in the day I said that I would not like LeVar because as a basketball parent, he was, and as the coach, I wouldn't. You ain't coming in telling me everything what to do and all that. I live that shit. That shit ain't cool. You got to nip that shit in the bud. Like, you don't know everything more than me. If that's the case, where your team at and why your son and them ain't playing for your team? But it is what it is. We can be a partnership, but you can't run this ship because I'm the head coach. But as far as a father, as far as a husband, I love that brother. As far as a son, a brother, love that brother. As far as a businessman, love that brother. He legit. But as a basketball parent, I couldn't deal with him as the coach. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. All the top 3 picks this year are solid as fuck, right? So you got Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, and LaMelo Ball. Can you imagine them with one professional offseason and all the great leaps they're gonna make? Look at who was it? It was Luka and somebody else. Luka and Ja Morant. Like how they came back. Like, even though that was like Luka's second offseason, but how they came back, fam. Amazing, man. Came back looking very good in the bubble, right? They're going to make such a great leap, man. The league is in good hands with them cats. All right, so then we move Sunday. You know what I'm saying? All these games getting postponed. Heat versus Celtics game postponed, right? Monday, Pelicans, Mavs postponed. Tuesday, Celtics, Bulls postponed. Tonight, Magic, Celtics, Hawks, Suns postponed as well. Now, Philly should be pissed. And I feel, Joel, last week they took a few losses and had to dress an injured player to meet the 8-player minimum quota. Now they canceling games. That's some bullshit. But this season, there have been, 6, 7, 8 games canceled so far. I mean, right now, the league has no halt in the season, has no plan to halt the season at this time. The question is, should they? No. Because why? It's the money. And they could have not played. They knew the risk. The players knew the risk as well. So, therefore, things have to get adjusted and altered, right? So, that's one thing we do know. We all know the risk. I know the risk when I go to the grocery store, get some gas, go to Target, go pick up some food, all that shit. I think they need to take all the fans out of the arenas to mitigate the risk. Or like, the thing is, you don't want to put yourself more at risk. I know they need that money, but all the fans gotta go. Like, and the more policies, the better. Like, they came through like, yo, we finna stop this shit. Cause I was wondering how they get to hug and slap fives and all this shit. We already in a physical game with sweat and body fluids and all this shit and breathing hard on each other. But more policies to help keep everyone safe were unveiled at a board governors meeting last night, including players and staff yesterday, not last night, players and staff staying at home and at hotels on trips, meaning you can't leave the bitch. No venturing out unless essential businesses, working out outside somewhere, or the grocery store. So in each city, they had like 3 approved league restaurants. No more of that shit, right? Face masks in the locker room for pregame meetings, and the pregame meetings can be no longer than 10 minutes now. No more congregating before or after games with opponents, like shaking up. Oh, man, okay then, folks. Yeah, yeah. They tried to say Bradley Beal and Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum tested positive or whatever. So now they're like, oh, man, that's because you was talking to Bradley Beal after the game type shit or some stupid shit like that. Or Bradley Beal now, the Wizards can't play because, all that. No more hugs and daps, only elbows and fist bumps. No more non-team personnel or guests on the road in hotels. No more of your chicks coming in your cities get to come to the hotel. That's dead. That's dead. So, I mean, you're going to figure that out. So, it's just a lot, but it's warranted. It's needed because what they got to understand is that people are losing their life, and they're trying to make sure nobody in the NBA loses their life. And it's not just the players and the coaches that you see on the TV. You got to think about everybody they work with behind the scenes, all the front office people that they may come in contact with, the trainers, all the people that you don't see out there on the bench, they're at risk as well. You know what I mean? So they're trying to keep it minimal as possible, the exposure, by keeping things down and keeping their social distance. So you got to applaud the NBA. Better late than never, but never late is better. So they're making these adjustments right now before it start getting too much widespread. That's why the contact tracing is in place, and that's why these games are getting postponed, because they are trying to do the right thing. So, but I see that the league had games in the schedule that they can make up, right? That's why they're doing it in 2 parts. That's why they're going to make up these postponed games, because they knew the games were going to be missed because of the pandemic, right? I definitely can see a Western East bubble for the playoffs and one for the conference finals and the finals, just picking which one to go to. I can see that. And last night, George Hill snapped a little bit. I feel him about, man, I'm going to see who I want to do. I ain't going to do that. I'm a grown man. Can't nobody tell me that shit, but you're paid to do a job. You can always quit and opt out, but that means you don't get paid. So if people can tell you what to do when they paying you to do it, you got to make a choice if that's shit cool enough for you. But I feel them. But shit, it's on you, though. It's on you. It's on you. You got the choice, bro. And ain't nobody going to say you wrong for doing what you want to do. But when you keep on asking these people for their money, that's a different story, though. Take another sip of this one. Man, it wasn't funny, but it was funny. That Boogie Marquise Morris shit, I mean, whoever the Houston player was kind of flopped a little bit. That Marquise pushed down. Then then Morris flopped and shit like them push Boogie. My thing is, Marquise, if you was going to crack Boogie in this shit, crack him then, Keith, because you pushed him back. But it was the hold me back push. Boogie did the right thing protecting his teammate, right? He's supposed to, and then walking away while Keith had his hold me back moment. Like after he had free reign and fuck Boogie up, that's what you was going to do, what you was going to do to the best of your ability, Daryl, right? That didn't happen, right? Shit, Bell had a situation, girl pushed her at the game, talking about this squirrel. Bell like, for what? I ain't fighting you. Motherfucker, like, you got issues, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the girl got to talking, Bella told the girl, I wish you would put your fucking hands on me. So I think that's what Bella said, something like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what I told her, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever be scared to whoop somebody's ass, but I don't want her fighting at her soccer game and none of that shit. But I said, when a motherfucker touch you, though, they invaded your personal space, you got free reign then. Motherfucker talk that shit all they want to, but if they touch you, Bell, you might have to crack somebody in they shit. Like, for real. So it is what it is. That's what I need. CJ Ball and Dame Ball, and they got to get their record straight, man. Nurkic ain't playing the best of his ability, man. So once he get to playing, that'll be all right. But are they still the best backcourt in the league? That's the question. Let me know that. Hit me on the Twitter. Let me know. Is CJ and Dame the best backcourt in the league, man? All right. Now, last week, we talked about the NBA and the expansion shit. And remember, we talked about right now we're at 30 teams in 6 divisions, right? In order to do the expansion, we would have to move to 8 divisions, right? Right now we got 5 teams per division. We got to move to 8 divisions, 14 per division, per East and West. To add 2 teams, we would need to go to a division. Probably those 2 new teams will be in the Western Conference, which is kind of crazy. So now, with that being said, now we're going to have to move some teams around, some realignment. So we already talked about it. Is it Seattle, Las Vegas, San Diego, Louisville, Vancouver, Montreal, Kansas City, St. Louis, Virginia, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Mexico City? We got to see. We don't know. These are historically teams that the NBA was looking at to expand in, which Adam Silver is saying is not happening no time soon. But I've listened to the Bill Simmons podcast, and Mark Cuban's on there like, man, we need to get $2.5 to $3 million per franchise for the expansion fee. Take that now. Everybody get like 160 something million because we hurt. But then y'all got to split that league revenue with them too. That TV money, all that shit. So niggas like, oh man. For the short term, that might be the move. Long term might not be the move. So if we take some of those teams, right, at least one current Western team will have to move to the Eastern Conference. So we're looking at Memphis, Minnesota, and New Orleans will be the logical choices. Lines of latitude puts Minnesota as the further Western team out of the 3. So if we look at the things, here what I did. Atlantic was the 6 teams. Sixers, Celtics, Knicks, Nets, Raptors. I'm taking the Raptors out of the Atlantic. So then it's just going to be the Sixers, Celtics, Knicks, and the Nets, right? The Central, Pacers, Bucks, Cavs, Bulls, Pistons. I am taking the Pacers out of the Central, and it's going to be the Bucks, the Bulls, the Pistons, and the Raptors. Why? Because they all surround water on Lake Michigan. People say, why the Cavs ain't on there? Because they're not. Because I got somewhere else for them. So in the Southeast, we got the Magic, the Hawks, the Heat, the Hornets, and the Wizards. I'm taking the Wizards out of that division, so it's just going to be the Hawks, the Heat, the Magic, and the Grizzlies. The new division in the East is going to be the Cavs, the Hornets, the Wizards, and the Pacers. Nice geographical locations for the Cavs, the Hornets, the Wizards, and the Pacers. Moving in the Western Conference, we got the Jazz, the Blazers, the Nuggets, the Thunder, and the T-Wolves, right? I'm taking the Jazz out of this. I'm taking the Jazz and the Blazers out of this division. It's going to be the T-Wolves, the Nuggets, the Thunder, and the Suns in this division. For the Pacific is the Lakers, Suns, Clippers, Warriors, and Kings. I'm taking the Suns out of this division, and I'm making it an all-California division, Lakers, Clippers, Warriors, and Kings. For the Southwest, it's the Pelicans, Mavericks, Spurs, Rockets, and Grizzlies. I'm taking the Grizzlies out. Remember, I moved them to the Eastern Conference. So we're going to add the Pelicans, the Mavericks, the Spurs, and the Rockets. And the new division is going to be Seattle, Vancouver, whoever, Las Vegas, whatever, Mexico City, whoever it is, Mexico City with the Blazers and the Jazz. That's just the new division, right? Like a Northwest with the mountain type shit. So we can do that. The Jazz, the Blazers, Vancouver, Seattle, that makes sense. So that's it, y'all. So let me know. Hit me in the comments, man. Let's see what's cracking. Conference in the Clutch, NBA top 5, week 4 power rankings. Let's do it, baby. Yo. No. Number 5. My standings haven't changed. The same as last week. Suns are 7-3 in the 5th position. They got Washington, Atlanta, Golden State, Indiana. Of course, games got canceled. Bucks 8-4. They won at Orlando this week. Won at Detroit tonight. They got Dallas coming up. Clippers 7-4. They got New Orleans tonight. The game is on now. Then they got Sac at Indiana. Number 2, Sixers. I'm rolling with them 8-3. Atlanta, Miami, Memphis, Oklahoma City. You know, some of them games got canceled. And the Lakers, 9-3, man, best record in the league. What you gonna do about it? They won in Houston last night. They got OKC tonight, and the Pelicans, man. Better Benjamin though. Better Benjamin. Oh, okay. What? Okay then. That's man. Better Benjamin. Brian. Schroeder. Better Benjamin. I love that. Brian, and he took that bounce too, like, oh, for real? Took the bounce, take the shot, look at him like, oh, a pump fake. Oh, look at him. Oh, okay then, fam. And everybody go crazy because he hit that shit. Better Benjamin, man. I love that. All right, y'all. Let's wrap this shit up in a minute. NFL playoff picks, man. What we got? Saturday we got Rams and Packers. Last week I went 3-3. This Saturday we got divisional playoffs. Rams versus Packers. Packers 7-point favorites. 3:35 Saturday. I got the Packers winning 30-17. Ravens versus Bills. The Bills are 2.5-point favorites. 7:15 p.m. Saturday night. I got the Bills winning 30-27. Sunday, we got the Browns versus the Chiefs. Chiefs 9.5-point favorites. 2:05 in the afternoon. I got the Chiefs 42-28. And final game Sunday night, Buccaneers versus Saints. Saints 3.5-point favorites. 5:40 p.m. I got the Bucs getting one out 24-21. That's how we're going on. And something to grow on. Let's see. Let me get my music right. What we listening to for something to grow on? Let's go out to sorry, I just did this, didn't I? No, let's do this. All right. Since the summer of 20, right? And the uprisings and BLM and all the horrific black people getting murdered by the hands of the police or racists and all that shit. Many companies have moved to putting more black people in print and media, and I love that. Yes, there have been more black couples, but there's an influx of mixed couples in these commercials. Most are black women and white men. Okay? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So what message is that sending? So we got, some people can interpret BLM and what they were saying, and there's no place for black men in there. If you read it, you kind of got to look. It doesn't seem like there's a place. So what is going on? Is the LGBTQ saying we don't want black men, or are they saying black man, you had your chance? I don't know. Are we out of style? I don't know what it is, but it's like we're being pushed to the side, and I don't know if it's any fault of our own or is this an agenda. I just know I'm here, fam. I'm a black father. I do what I do. Take care of my children, do my responsibilities, doing what I need to do. So I don't have to be in your fucking commercials, man. You know what I'm saying? But what is that message sending out that we don't see these black men in the commercials with the black woman? Who are the gatekeepers, and do they want to promote that message? That's what you need to look at. So, but if they're going to do that and take our sisters and put them with the white man, where are the brothers with the white women? We see some commercials, but not as many as the commercial with the sisters with the white man, right? So where the brothers with the white women at? Oh, we know that, because who fears that most? The white man fear. They don't want to see the black man with their queens running around. Oh my goodness, they do not want to see that. The gatekeepers. So, and another question: why are most of the black men, if they in commercial, why most of them are feminine, man? You know what I mean? Holler at me. Something to grow on, man. Let me know. That's what I need to know, man. Like always, y'all. Mind your motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of folks' business. Let it be what it be. Don't give your opinion about shit. When people ask you your opinion, I ain't got shit to say. Don't involve me, right? So until next week, y'all, stay safe, stay humble, wash your hands, social distance, man. Pray over your family, pray over your kids, pray over your food, pray for safe travels, pray for everything, man. Pray for peace in the world, pray for a peaceful rest, for a rejuvenating life. Pray for a great day at work. Create a great day at work. Have your children create a great day at school tomorrow. Like always, y'all, get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own. Listen to the network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com. Apple, Google, Spotify, YouTube. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Subscribe, share, rate, and review is important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Have a safe and healthy night, y'all. Peace. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3. Confidence. 4, 5, 6. In the clutch.